And I'm going to try...
Oh,
I added the 4H lead to this.
Oh, good. You're going to try it today. Okay, we're going to have to tell everybody what you're trying because... Hold on, the picture is... Hey, we have picture. All right. We have picture and we are live.
Welcome, welcome.
Happy Friday, everybody. We are still waiting for friends. Oh, wait, we're getting friends. Salud Evita says hi. Malzone says hi. Ola from Dubai. Random Yellow Hippogriff says hi. Derpy Freedom's here. Bethany's here. Drayden's World. Nabia. Snowfox Animation. And now the chat's going crazy. Hey, we have an Emma. Good afternoon.
Hey, Emma.
Lots of highs and hellos. Flying Cat says good morning.
That is a lot darker than I was expecting.
Wow, that is pretty dark for a 4-H?
Yeah.
Wowzers, that's dark. Stray Kids says, hello, what's the tea today? I like my tea with milk. Well, my tea today is the Harrods Knightsbridge blend.
Ah, you know what? There might have been an extra bigger one in there.
Oh, whoops. Okay, so Scott's trying a new pencil this morning. The pencil that I got him from Jet Pens, the one that rotates. And I bought him 4H
She got
lead.
me some nice 4H lead, which is really cool. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. It comes in this little case.
Yeah.
And then you kind of push this up. And look at that. Isn't that cool?
Oh, and the leads come out that way. Wow, that's tiny lead.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And so I filled it up, but I thought I got rid of all of the the HB lead.
Whatever that one was, yeah. Let's see.
So I got to make sure that it's on camera.
Sasha can't stay long today, but says have a great day.
Oh, thank you, Sasha.
Zevery says good morning from California. The last one.
Yeah, can you believe it?
Gail says good morning from California. Fabulous farter on Friday. Because every girl crazy about a sharp dressed man. You're so funny. Derpy says, ooh, it's the pencil Donna bought you. So happy you're using it. LOL.
Yeah. So I was listening to some ZZ Top and I forgot that I absolutely love one of their songs called Rough Boy. And Donna would remember it if she heard it.
Probably.
But that is definitely going to be the song that I'm going to put in the background.
Steph Nerd says morning.
Good morning, Steph Nerd. This one's going to be really weird because it's going to be mostly just a beard.
Yeah, it's going to be all beard. That's why the face is so high up today.
Yeah.
Because it's all beard. It's going to be kind of funny. I always like their beards. Let's see. Oh, good. Sloth's book fair went well. I love book fairs. Ugh. I used to spend so much money at the book fair. I used to tell the boys, I'm like, I'm going to work the book fair and come into the book fair and make a stack of whatever you want. Look, I never met a book that I didn't approve of. And I always told the boys, I'm always like, if we would go somewhere and they'd be like, hey, Mom, can I have this toy? And I'd be like, really? You have so many toys. And they would look at me and they'd go, can I have this book? And I'd be like, absolutely. And I would, too. I'd be like, absolutely.
You're just a book pushover.
I am, or a book pusher, one of the two. They knew how to push my buttons. Mom, can I have a book? Can I have a book? Yes, you can. Anne Marie says, hi, friends. I'm off today, so I don't have to be sneaky. I get to enjoy a nice morning with all my favorites.
Oh, fun.
Yay! We love that Anne Marie's here. Snowfox said, thank you, Scott, for taking the time to look at my artwork. Once again, thank you so much for your compliment. It means a lot.
Oh, my pleasure. I love seeing it.
Salute says, hi from Mississippi. I haven't been able to paint because I need to wait for my mom to order on Amazon so I can buy my zebra brush pen.
Oh.
I am a mess. Oh, you're fine. Scott does not like coffee. I will drink coffee or tea. Oh, my tea today is Myrick Darjeeling. That sounds delicious.
This is the photo.
Oh, look. It's all beard.
It's got pencil shavings on it.
It's all beard. No, we like the pencil shavings.
So let me just erase.
I have the Harrods tea today. Watching before my morning shift always makes my morning a little better.
Oh.
Hey, Ryan's here. Good
Hey, Ryan.
morning. Scott does not do oil painting. Bethany Primrose is our resident oil painter. Cheryl says good morning from Newfoundland. Wow.
Good morning.
Sky says good morning from Iowa. Are you using hot press or cold press paper today?
This is hot press. But I'm
we've gone back to the hot press
No,
paper.
I'm sorry, cold press. Cold press.
Okay.
Because I ran out of the hot press. But I'm using the back of it to see if it's a little, I don't know,
People
smoother.
are like, I can't believe this is the last one.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, this one just, you know what? I honestly...
Mrs. Claus is here.
Hey, Mrs.
Claus
Claus.
is here. Good morning. How are you? Have you baked any good cookies lately?
I honestly feel like I'm cheating because it's so simple. Because there's like...
Oh,
very
because
little-
it's all beard?
Yeah. I mean, I'll spend a good amount of time on the beard, but still.
You will indeed. Alana's Art says good morning from Canada.
Good morning.
Canyon is asking what art supplies you use. Okay, so Scott has a list. We have a list on the website. And can one of the mods reply to Canyon with the art supply list? That would be lovely. We've got friends from England here. We've got friends from everywhere. Hello, Scott,
everybody.
and your wife. I love your guys' work. It really inspires me, even if I can't draw. I hope you have a good morning drawing with us.
Thank you.
That's Ollie. And One Up Girl's here. I knew it would be ZZ Top. Scott has used the Posca pens, but they are not his favorite. Let's see.
I don't like that.
Mackenzie says, I won't be able to stay long. I have a torturing appointment for my contemporary math class in college. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound appealing.
Just think happy thoughts.
Yeah, it'll be done soon. It'll be done soon. It'll be done soon. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So excited I could stay home from school today because I was sick so I could watch this stream.
Oh,
Well, I'm
we hope
sorry
you
you're
feel better.
sick. Yeah, please do feel better. Do you have any tips on washing kneaded erasers or maybe videos?
Oh, yes, there's a video on washing kneaded erasers. It doesn't work. Though my friend Leslie says it does.
Mm-hmm.
This is what a washed kneaded eraser looks like. It's yucky.
Ugh, it's gross. You still have to send it to her.
I do. I just think it'd be really mean.
How are
Plus,
we both doing
not for
today?
anything, but all she's got to do is like show herself washing it.
And then pulling a new
just
one out.
Replace a new one and look after just,
She wouldn't
like
do
I
that.
don't trust her.
Oh, Leslie wouldn't do that. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm excited that it's over. I'm kind of looking forward to putting it together as a
Yeah.
as a poster.
Yeah, you are looking forward to that. I know. Let's see. Love from India. Hello from Poland. First time on a live.
Hello.
What is your favorite Red Panda fan mail that you've received? Oh boy, howdy. Okay, well,
She's received
I've
plushes,
received a lot
She's
of
received
Red Pandas.
crocheted.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, I will go get it if you guys want to see it. But my favorite all-time Red Panda, is one that actually Anne Marie made. She did a pencil drawing of a red panda, and it is stunning. I mean, stunning. And I have seen a lot of red pandas, and first of all, I did not know that Anne Marie was this good. And I mean, I should have, but honestly, I did not. And I was just
Anne Marie, I always knew.
I mean, it's just stunning. It's a stunning piece. So that's my favorite one that I've gotten. But I have been gifted so many Red Panda things that it's just Oh, Ryan says, once this series is done and there are posters, I need to order one because my classroom walls are still bare.
Oh.
We can take care of that, Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm a book lover too. My little one has more books than I do now. My boys have so many books. They have books under their bed. They have an entire bookshelf downstairs, and they have stacks of books and bookshelves in their room. It's hysterical. We are book people. And, well, obviously you've seen the bookshelves in the Hobbit hole, so yeah. The rest of us read them. Scott just looks at the pictures. So.
Yeah.
Scott, have you ever uploaded a video just to want to delete it the next day? I just uploaded my first last night and am feeling regrets. I get that.
No. Well, I'll say this. Anytime I've ever done a trend...
Oh, he hates it when he does trends.
That's when I go, ooh, is that a little too not me? So sometimes I'll feel that way. But I've never felt that way with my art. Like I personally have no problem showing my failures.
You also have no problem ripping things up online, and you stress people out when you do that.
But I mean, so I've never regretted showing my art, but I have regretted showing myself. So if I'm doing a trend or something like that, I feel like that's just really not me.
Let me go grab Anne-Marie's painting, and you guys can see it. Let's see. I don't typically like to add fruit flavors to my tea. I don't. Like I'll add honey or I'll add things like that. I like if I'm going to do it's going to be a flavored tea, but I don't add fruit flavors to it. And I have this blueberry tea. Is it blueberry? It's a berry flavored tea that I got from, oh my God, Lisa's Tea Treasures in California. And it's really delicious. So let me go get that in. Raspberry is in science again, but is not going to get in trouble. There are, yes, the clauses are regulars here. They like to visit us, and we like to visit them. Oh, Rachel says good morning too. Tell Rachel we said good morning. What do you like on your bagels?
I don't. I just like to eat them as they are. I like onion bagels.
Mm-hmm. I like plain bagels toasted with butter. However, well, I like any bagels toasted with butter. However, if I'm in New York, I will just eat a bagel plain because they're so darn good. Have you found that some fountain pen ink runs out faster than others? Yes. It also depends on how much you're writing too, and it depends on the pen. Some pens flow really, really wet, and some pens don't use as much ink, and it's a little bit of a drier feed for your pens. I will tell you though, I was just telling Scott this morning, the pen that I was gifted by Kieran at Gold Spot Pens, was the Leonardo pen, and it was made in Italy, is the smoothest pen to write with.
If you haven't seen it, Donna did an unboxing video.
I did an unboxing video. It is the most stunning pen to write with. It's not a heavy barreled pen, but the nib, I like a thicker line on my pens, and so it uses more ink, obviously. But I just changed the ink to Apache Sunset, and for fall, and oh my gosh, it just writes beautifully. Hello from Tunisia.
Hello.
Mrs. Claus says, hope you're all doing well, busy prepping for December and having lots of fun.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yay.
Well, we love you and miss you.
So very much. Where did you get your bracelets? They look amazing.
Oh,
so while you answer that, I'm going to go get Anne-Marie's drawing.
Oh, okay. There's a video on it from like maybe 5 weeks ago. But this one we got from Valencia, Spain. This one was from Kauai. This one was from our 30th anniversary at Disney World. This one was from Venice, Italy. And this one was from a Hopi Nation artist in Utah.
I think I'm used to pencils could be this stunning. You just go over your pencils with ink and tell me when I'm in the...
Put it down.
Okay, is that better? Can you see it all?
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know pencils could have, the fur and the details and the eyes, and look at the tongue. How cute is the tongue and the little nose? Look at the details. It's unbelievable. Anyway, that is the drawing Anne-Marie did for me, and I love it. Thanks for letting me show it. So, there, it's in the chair. Anyway, so that, Anne-Marie's, all the mods are like, no hiding. Oh, what is my life says, my dad ordered one of your Gothic vampire posters as a surprise for me, and I got it when I was really sick, and it made my day.
Oh.
I'm so glad.
That's so nice. You have a good dad.
How long have you been painting for?
I've been doing watercolors since maybe 2009, I think I started.
Yeah, something like that.
2009, 2010.
Let's see. I watched Animal Crackers yesterday. It was so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet. I know. Everybody's like, wow, that's so great. So cute. Yeah, it's stunning. I told you all, it's absolutely stunning, and I love it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I was wondering, how do you draw straight hair?
So straight hair, depends if it's long hair or short hair. Mm-hmm. But essentially, like, if you're gonna do...
I think I embarrassed Anne-Marie.
Job well done. So, like, if it's like a bowl cut kind of thing, here's the ear. You're just gonna find the highlight, and you're gonna kind of work towards that. And you gotta find the flow of the hair. So the hair is gonna start here and go in this direction. You see?
Mm-hmm.
And that's really
Why
what
does it look like there's a line in the middle?
This line?
No, go up. The blank area.
That's the highlight.
Oh.
That's where the light's hitting it.
Aha, thank you.
And that's how I do straight hair.
Flower Girl says, please tell Scott that I think his painting is coming along great.
Oh, thank you, Flower Girl.
Valeria says, hello from Malta. Scott, do you have any ideas on what to draw when you want to draw but have absolutely no inspiration? Thank you.
Oh, yeah. There's a couple things that I do. One is, and you can see the video, it's draw everything every day. Mm-hmm. Where I'll just draw like a car or a cup of water or something like that. I fill up a journal of just random sketches, like come on, I thought there was another one in here. Oh, yeah. Tomato soup or whatever.
Tomato soup.
So you can do that, or the other thing is to give yourself a theme, like an 80s alphabet. I've done Harry Potter sketchbooks. Mm-hmm. I've done Lord of the Rings sketchbooks.
Our friend did a series of teacups.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what you could do? Fall leaves.
Yeah.
You could go outside. It's going to be a beautiful...
But
you could do a series of pumpkins.
But I think a lot of that is just deciding this is something that I like, mm-hmm. and I want to just get myself to make art. And you're like, the Gothic vampire painting was something that I was inspired, because you can't force inspiration. I saw someone else's art, which was Grimilde Malatesta's costume that she designed, and that photo. And I said, I think I'd like to do a painting of that. And we did some sketches during the live, and inspiration and let's add a bookshelf, and one thing led to another. That is not something you can force. So in the meanwhile, you keep making art by just giving yourself exercises. I'm going to paint all the characters from Back to the Future, or I'm going to paint all my favorite musicians, or I'm going to paint the world around me. I'm going to just go outside and paint something or draw something.
Yeah.
But you have to keep moving until that inspiration hits.
Is the zebra brush pen specifically for drawing?
I think it might be, but I'm sure it can be used for writing. It's just, I don't think tools are, they might be designed, like I'm pretty sure this pencil that automatically rotates was designed for writing.
Or
and
drafting.
No, for writing.
Oh, just for writing?
For writing, and writing specifically in Japanese, because it's very short strokes, so it lifts up every time you do it. So like if you're writing in cursive, you're not going to get the benefit of it.
You're not.
Or if you're drawing, you're not going to get it.
Well, if you're printing, you will.
Yes. That said, it doesn't preclude it from being used for whatever the heck you want it to.
That's true.
So yes, this might be made for art, but if you have a use for it, use it. There's there's no reason why you couldn't use it.
I've been to Valencia, such a beautiful city. Did you try any of the food there?
Paella.
Oh my God, paella is the best. We had so much paella. We had tapas, but really my favorite is the paella. It was just, this guy took a picture of me in front of this huge dish. We got like a big dishes for the table. And, oh God.
Yeah. We're not
I was just obsessed.
Really a seafood.
No, but they had
people,
one that
so
was.
we got chicken
And something else and whatever. But it was so good with all the spices and the rice. And that was paella with a good Spanish red wine was my favorite. Like hands down. Like bring it on. How did signing all those posters go? Good. I didn't sign all of them. I signed all the ones that we needed to. We still have more posters that haven't been sold yet. But yeah, it was good. I did decide after a little bit that I didn't like signing the number 23, because I usually will do that and then the date. I preferred that he put the 23 on there.
I think I liked just signing just my name. So you may get it with the date, or you may get it without. Oh,
we're asking. It's getting close to October, honey. Are you gonna do the Octavia stuff
I need
again?
to add a either a community page or community post or something where we come up with ideas for what Octavia would do. Someone had a really good idea in the
Discord?
No, in the comment section from yesterday, and they said, what about October? And you could do a bear this one. So,
oh my God, I have the visual. I have it. He's sitting down and he's like wearing a little pumpkin costume with a little pumpkin, the top of the pumpkin's on the top of his head, like my little teddy bear upstairs. You have to do that. He could be sitting in a pile of leaves. Oh my God, he could be drinking some cocoa. He could be wearing a sweater while he's knitting it. Oh my God, this is so fun. He could be eating honey out of a jar, a pumpkin-sized jar. Oh my God, I have all the ideas.
Pumpkin spiced honey.
Oh my God, how cute is that? Oh my gosh. Have you ever thought about making another animated film, i.e. a sequel to Animal Crackers?
Yeah, it's funny because I was... The way that I got onto YouTube was I was talking to my friend Dan Pavenmeyer about doing a sequel and making it a musical. And so we were talking a lot and working out ideas and whatnot when he told me to come to YouTube. So a sequel to Animal Crackers is actually the reason why we're here talking right now. But it's something we've talked about, and it's something that we're kind of working on. But I also have several other books that I wrote that I'd love to turn into films, like Pet Robots, Extraterrestrials, My Grandparents Are Secret Agents, The Dreamland Chronicles. So yeah, it's definitely something we'd like to do.
It's not super easy to get movies going. It's quite a thing. So finding funding and getting all of that together. Having the ideas is one thing, but having the funding to actually produce them is another.
Yeah.
Let's see. Drawing that beard would drive me bonkers.
It's kind of relaxing. You can kind of just zone out, and I could talk to you guys while I'm doing it.
Let's see.
Oh, did
hold
everybody
on.
get it? Okay.
Glowbean, there is an entire 30 days of drawing national animals. So you can check that out.
Yeah, there's a playlist for that.
Yep, for drawing animals.
Did anybody get a chance to see yesterday's video where we visited the zoo and got to meet the rhinos?
How many sketchbooks do you have started and finished?
Including the ones from high school and whatnot, probably about 40 or 50.
So many.
Okay, so let me pause this real quick.
He does not have a favorite brand of graphite pencils.
So here's what I'm looking at. You see above the ear how it is dark? So I'm wondering but you see how it kind of goes to a lighter color under here. So I'm wondering, do I create a shape and do I fill this in with black? Do I do this with color? Because there's hair here. You can't see it because it's in shadow, but essentially right here is the hat, right? And then this is probably going to be hair, probably right around there, maybe. But if I put too much information in there,
aren't you going to lose the top of the glasses if you make that black?
That's what I'm saying. So these are the things I'm thinking of is, do I just indicate this part right here? Do I just create just a shape? But I think it's going to look weird, just kind of because you can see that line right there. That's the hat.
Do you have a gouache playlist?
Gouache? I don't think I do. I really need to do.
Zion is asking, where are your gouache time lapses from 2020? Did you post them? Probably check TikTok.
Yeah. If you go back on TikTok, you'll find them.
Yeah, we moved a lot of stuff over, but we might not have moved all of that over. After all these years of creating art, can you draw a perfect circle?
If I do, I'll use one of these.
By hand, silly.
Okay, I don't think anybody could do a perfect circle, but let's see. That's about it. What I would do is I would just keep doing this until it felt right, and then do my best to make it solid.
Kermito, please do not get in trouble.
Alright, I think I'm going to do that. So I just kind of used my imagination.
Yeah, they said yes, the video was so wholesome. I loved the rhinos.
Oh, thank you. I felt so bad for TC.
Yeah, Gail said the same thing. Poor TC. I saw the rhino clip.
Just wanted friends.
Yeah, it's cute.
Alright, let's erase this.
The girls are a little younger than him. He's 9. And TC and the Mean Girls. You guys are so funny. You guys are funny. I just got on the stream and wow. Yeah, there's a long beard there, I'm telling you. Hi, I'm a young artist. Do you have any tips on layering felt? And yes, I love the rhino video, but sad how they didn't want to be her friend.
Layering felt?
Yeah, they said layering felt. I don't know.
I've never used felt. I'm sorry.
Okay, Derpy Freedom says fill it in with brown and then blue and then purple and maybe some dark purple.
Okay, I'll try.
I was thinking brown, but I am not the color person. So that is up to you. I am not the color person.
All right. Let me hit record.
Stefner just sent me drawing a perfect circle. Buffy the Vampire Slayer can draw a perfect circle, but that comes when slaying vampires. You gotta slay vampires, and then you can draw a perfect circle. Make it dark, but not black.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the consensus is please don't make it black. Probably dark purple. Chatty Monkey loves your videos.
Thank you, Chatty Monkey.
Some of the gouache time lapses are deleted.
On...
Wet the paper.
No.
Man. Bad husband. Let's see. Next up in our brand new movie theater, TC and the Mean Girls. That's funny. I love all the animals you've drawn from the Nashville Zoo. I need to draw more animals. I'm way out of practice.
Thank you. Yeah, they are so fun.
It's fun. It's fun to go.
We got...
he did not wet the paper first.
We might get a chance to meet the Binturongs.
Oh my god, I can't.
Blow dryer.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if any of you are familiar with Binturongs, but they're adorable. They're messy, but they're adorable. And there's one that is an animal ambassador. I'm at the Nashville Zoo, and his name is Wilbur. He's been an animal ambassador for a long time, and he's adorable. They look like big fluffy stuffed animals. Honey, you're unmuted. Did you do any videos on color theory?
No, I don't know enough about color theory. I've been asked a few times. It's just not really something I retained from college.
Should I incorporate colored pencils in my pencil shading drawings?
You don't have to, but if it sounds like something that you want to try, you can always try it. I think a lot of great art comes from experimentation. So don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to, play around.
This is cold press paper. It's just the back side of the cold press paper. So we're thinking it's a little less bumpy. Brazen says, reduce the shadow under the hat rim just a bit so the glasses and hair are visible.
Okay.
And they're gone. Bye. They had to go.
Oh.
Let's see. Justice for TC.
Blow dryer.
Wait. Okay. My favorite Disney character is, well, I love Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, but my absolute all-time favorite is Winnie the Pooh. I also love Mary Poppins. I am a huge Mary Poppins fan. I've made my boys watch that movie way too many times. Way too many times. They asked what my favorite Disney character was.
What'd you say?
I said, I obviously love Mickey and Minnie, but Winnie the Pooh is my all-time favorite. And I'm also obsessed with Mary Poppins. I can't wait to see October.
I haven't committed to it.
Well, you're committing now. You've already talked about it. Hey, any tips for an artist wanting to start using markers after not using them for a while? By the way, you're one of my biggest inspirations in art.
Oh, thank you. I did a video, or there's a whole playlist on markers, but essentially, yeah, I was sent markers and played around with them for the first time in a long time. And I think the thing that works the best for me is working your midtones to your shadows, and then coming in over top with colored pencils. I really like that feel. Another way you could do it is work them like watercolors, which is you go light to dark.
Is it just me, or does he look like a dwarf from D&D or something?
Yeah, right?
One
Blow
second.
dryer.
Wait. Okay, go ahead. All right. Scott has done so many videos. Like, the Art Hacks is kind of like a tutorial. So if you go through the Art Hacks playlist, and that should be a great place for you to start. OAW. That should be a good place for you to start there if you're asking for those tips. Hold on, let me unmute you. What's that thing you rub on the paper before the watercolors? I found out that sometimes I blame myself for bad artwork, but sometimes it's because I don't use the right tools or techniques. That's Ellen. Ellen Dewin.
This is a kneaded eraser. I'm just erasing the pencils. That's all. A kneaded eraser is going to be softer on your paper, and it won't lift up the inks. So that's why I use a kneaded eraser, and I use a hard pencil, like a 4H pencil, because it's easier to lift up. Because the pencils are just a guideline for my inks, and so I don't want them to still be there when all is said and done.
All right. I can't believe we're up to Z. When this was first announced, 26 pieces seemed like such a daunting task to me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this slow and steady wins the race reminder.
Yeah. You know, it's one of those things where, and remember, I've only been doing these 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So we would have had them done in 5 weeks had I done, 5 times 5 is 20, you know, and had I done them every day. If I'd done them 7 times a week, we'd have had them done in 3.5 weeks. Yeah. So, you know, think about that. It's really something to where if you're doing something every day, you can. I really like that slow and steady wins the race. I did that with the Dreamland Chronicles. I wanted to tell an epic story, and for 15 years or 13 years or whatever it was, I did a page a day and I posted it online, and after 13 years I had 8 books and 2,400 pages and 34 million readers around the world. You know,
so
I mean,
many pages.
it's you just
keep going.
You got to see the bigger picture, and you got to know that it's the same thing with getting better at your art or getting better at anything.
That's the hard part, though, is seeing the big picture.
Yeah.
You know, that's the hard part.
I got to blow dry.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay, go ahead. How did I start journaling? Do you have a set routine? Okay, I didn't have a set routine when I started journaling, but I do now. And I read an article at the very beginning of the pandemic, and it was a professor. Don't ask me where, Harvard, Yale, or something like that. And he was saying that when there are big events in the world, it is good to journal them from your point of view. And I have always wanted to have a regular journaling practice. I've never been able to keep it up. I have more journals that I have started and not finished than you will ever believe. And so I just decided that I was going to try, and it stuck. And I do have a set routine. I journal every night after dinner. I'll make dinner with Scott, and I'll do the dishes and hang out with him. And then I make time for journaling every single night. So it's before I go to bed. It's like the last thing I do before I go to bed. And I do have it written on my calendar. It's one of the things I check off every night. Like I check off taking my vitamins, I check off exercise, I check off reading or crafting of some kind, and I check off journaling. And I have like it's like a little habit tracker kind of thing.
Blow dry.
Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead. Let's see. Ooh, Anne-Marie, that sounds like a fun thing. Classical concert with your grandparents. Fun. You'll have to tell us how it is. Let's see. Favorite book genre, the classics. And some contemporary fiction. I think Scott would just say The Hobbit was his favorite book. Let's see.
All right.
Hold on one second. Go ahead.
I'm thinking that his glasses should be black. I was going to use Payne's Gray, but I think it should have a predominantly black to make them pop a little bit. But let me see. I can always do that last.
How do I learn to draw anatomy in a cartoony way or style?
I think you have to learn your proportions and your anatomy. Look at the 5-minute figure drawing series that I did, and just the 1-minute figure drawing series that I did, and just kind of get an idea of that. That applies to anime, it applies to cartoons, it applies to animation, it applies to realistic. You got to be able to at least get your proportions. You got to at least be able to get your body motion, your where the weight is, the folds, foreshortening, all of that stuff. Then you can stylize it. So learn how humans look before you stylize it.
Yes, binturongs are very stinky. They actually smell like popcorn, but that is the smell of their urine. Surprise, surprise.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. I wish my urine smelled like popcorn.
I don't... Ew. Just ew. Ugh. Anyway. I started watercolor because of Scott. I love it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Did you know that actors like Jim Carrey and Johnny Depp are painters? They like to paint in their free time.
I've heard that, yes.
A lot of actors paint in their free time. Pierce Brosnan paints in his free time. He actually just had a gallery show in LA.
I don't think these people know who Pierce Brosnan is.
Doesn't matter. I know who he is.
He's an oldie.
He's gorgeous.
He's 110.
Mm-hmm. He's not. I think by buying these new sketchbooks that I purchased on Etsy, I've started gouache painting, and I want to finish this sketchbook as my outings pictures. And Scott, you inspired me to finish.
Oh, fantastic.
That's Erica.
Thank you, Erica. I love hearing that.
She's doing some beautiful drawings, some panda bear drawings. Beautiful stuff. Kneaded erasers have been a godsend to me. I thought hard erasers were a tad too aggressive for cleaning up sketches.
Oh, nice.
You make me want to traditional paint again, even though I feel stressed and miserable about it. Hold on. Let me just... Okay, good. Okay, sorry. Ooh. Vermi Arts has lost a lot of motivation for going to explore their art style more. Do you have any advice?
I would say if you can, go visit an art gallery or start following some cosplayers or costume designers or something, or if you like drawing landscapes or something, but try to get inspired by other people. I think a lot of artists are afraid to get their inspiration from other people because they don't want to quote unquote steal. Mm-hmm. And that literally is how every artist has been, has been inspired. And so go and look at other artists. Let them inspire you. Let them push you. Copy their work. Study it.
No, a lot of my journals will be burned before I'm dead. We are not keeping those for future historians, let me tell you. No. Too many personal thoughts and things like that don't need to be heard. But I do keep my calendars, and I do write a lot of stuff in there, so.
I want popcorn now.
I know. You always want popcorn. Scott, thanks for commenting on my video today.
Oh.
And how is your day?
You're welcome. I'm doing good, thank you.
Is it okay if other people copied your art style?
Oh, I would love that. I'd be honored.
I'm gonna just also put in here that, again, just having seen the Beatrix Potter exhibit.
Hold on.
And knowing that, go ahead, that she copied everything. She copied other artists. She copied and drew all sorts of things. Copying is okay. Don't pass it off as your own, but copying is okay. Anonymous remembers going to an art gallery and becoming enraptured with this one artwork, and I just felt like I fell in love with art even more.
Yeah. That's the best.
Yeah. Let's see. You're so funny. Journals are personal after all. They are. I share some things, but Scott doesn't want to know what's in there. Trust me, he doesn't want to know what's in there. All I do is
Donna has no
about...
filter, so I don't feel there's anything that she hasn't already told me in one way or another. So If there's something that Donna's holding back, I don't want to know.
I love you so much.
Blow dryer.
Hold on, let me. Oh, go ahead. Oh God. Tarot Gemini. There is a video in the Art Hacks playlist on perspective. Scott has done animation. He did animation for years. Wait, hold on. Let me unmute you. Let's see. I have not seen the film about Beatrix Potter, but I would like to. A question for you both. How are you both able to do these really thought through and quality lives 3 times a week? You are genuinely amazing.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'd say the number one reason is because we have really great friends who moderate it for us.
Yes.
And they make that happen. Yes. The second thing is because of all of you. You guys come and you encourage us and you talk to us and you ask us questions.
Yeah, you make
It'd
it easy
be very
to be here.
boring if it was just me sitting here painting. Yeah. So your interaction with us is what makes it special.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And we love coming and being here with you all. So it's a win-win.
Yeah. Blow dryer.
And I love that you think it's thought through. That cracks me up. Yeah. Go ahead. We think through very little. And sometimes Scott changes things at the last minute. He does have characters of his own. He did the Dreamland Chronicles. And Animal Crackers actually were characters that he came up with on his own as well. Let's see. Let me unmute you. Your relationship is so wholesome. Oh, you're so funny.
Oh,
hey, Nixia's here.
Hey, Misty.
How you doing, friend? Oh, he does not know what his next series is going to be. Do you, honey? Do you have any ideas?
Well, I think I'd like to...
oh, you wanted to do another big painting.
Do another big painting, or at least experiment.
Yeah. What is your opinion on tracing? I know that you said copying is okay, but what about tracing?
Oh, I made a video on it. Tracing is wonderful. I trace all the time, and most professionals do too.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Just wanted to let you know. You guys are so funny. They like October.
Oh, they do?
Yes, they do. They think that's really cool. How do you keep your paint inside the lines so well? Whenever I try, it leaks everywhere and ruins my drawing.
I dry between each one, so that way it doesn't leak.
Does it also help that you wipe it on the paper towel a lot? So maybe there's not as much water on your brush?
Yeah, that definitely helps. You gotta kind of practice to get the feel for it.
Okay. Who is your biggest inspiration from the day you started your career? And are you going to try digital art again?
Let's see, my biggest inspiration... I don't know if I had a singular one. I keep changing as I go, you know? Mm-hmm. I change inspirations. I don't think I like that there. So I'm going to do that. I think that was distracting.
You are distracting. Oh, did you want cinnamon rolls this morning? I have cinnamon rolls.
Or scones.
We made scones already this week.
Okay, then cinnamon rolls, yeah.
I'm in the mood. That's great. As myself, have your watercolor painting style. Where'd it go? I use other styles, but when they ask about my painting, I say I paint like this guy called Scott. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, Ellen's here.
Hey, Ellen.
Good morning, friend. I used one of your stickers just the other day. Ellen made these great coffee stickers. If you haven't seen them, you should go. Oh, Flower Girl wants some cinnamon rolls. I have to bake them first, silly. Then I can stuff them through the YouTube for you guys. Thanks for inspiring me and other young artists to keep going. Everyone will remember you for your amazing art.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you.
Is there another way of drying color without making blow dryer noise all around the house?
Don't do watercolors, or just let it wait, you know? Let it dry. The blow dryer just speeds up the drying process, so you don't have to use a blow dryer. But if you don't want the colors to bleed, you got to let them dry.
Let's see. Do you like Harry Potter?
I do.
Okay. Do you, what brushes are you using, honey, right now?
I'm still using the Utrecht brushes, which I really
see the bottom of the beard. Can you push him up just a smidgy? Thank you. No, now down. No, too far. Stop. Right there. Perfect. Don't move the paper. Lord have mercy. What paper / canvas did you use for the Gothic vampire painting, and does she have a name yet?
Yes, I think. Gosh, I named her after the first vampire story. I forget what it was, Cassandra or something like that, or.
I can't remember.
But it was Arch's hot press paper.
Mm-hmm. Answer the blow dryer. What are your favorite flavors for ice cream?
Chocolate.
Mint chocolate chip.
Blow dryer.
If a biopic was made on your story, what would it be focusing on? Chew on that for a while. He's going to pull together the 80s alphabet in Photoshop. So we did high-res scans of all of the... When I say we, I mean Scott. Did high-res scans of all of his art. And then he will compile all the paintings in Photoshop to make the poster.
A biopic about me.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. Before last year, I would have said it would have been kind of more of a Forrest Gump type of thing, where I got to just kind of experience all these wonderful things from like Paperboy and Casper and Power Rangers and Animal Crackers and everything. But after the diagnosis, I don't know. I might want to explore a life undiagnosed. And
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh. I had a friend tell me that people who doodle in class are very smart. I guess I'm Einstein because I just drew an entire portrait on the back of my geometry homework.
You are.
Well, I hope your teacher likes it. Let's see. Oh, Anonymous, the biggest painting I'm doing and having done so far is a 2 foot by 2 foot canvas for my board project. I'm doing a painting by Edward Hopper.
Oh, that's great.
What's a country you want to visit?
Oh, gosh.
So many.
So many countries.
Scotland, Iceland,
Greece.
We haven't been to the Far East at all. There's so many places we would love to see.
Yeah.
I mean, Carmilla. Was that the name of her?
I think so,
That's what Steph Nerd is remembering.
Yeah.
And Dalton. Raina the artist says, you guys make my day, and every day I make art because I watch your videos to motivate and inspire me.
Oh, thank you.
Sweet. One Up Girl says, Scott, you truly inspire all ages. My little one wanted her watercolors, and she wants to do art now as a part of homeschool. Thank you for inspiring her as well.
Oh, I love that.
That's so fun. What's your favorite ZZ Top song?
Rough Boy.
If you're going to make another large painting, will it be on hot press again or cold press?
I think I'm going to do it on hot press because I want the inks to be nice. And the Arch's cold press is really, really bumpy. Blow dryer.
Hold on.
Though I may turn it backwards.
Okay. Scott has used oil paint like 100 years ago. Let's see. What's your favorite? He likes working with Payne's Gray. We love all animals. I can't have cats because I'm allergic. Trust me, I've tried. Bethany Primrose is fostering some cats right now, and I would love to adopt all of them, but I can't. Let's see. Scott went to Academy of Art in San Francisco. I am hoping to get one of the pens you recommend from Goulet. Is it the Echo that you liked? It's a good starter pen. I've been having some problems with it, with the feed leaking ink. But it could just be me. So the Echo, yes, it is the, God, what was it called? Now I'm not going to remember it. TWSBI Echo is the one that I have. And it's a good starter pen because it holds a lot of ink. So, are there any TV shows or movies that have inspired you to start painting? Also, I love your art style. That's Louise.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I've ever been inspired to paint from a TV show, other than to want to paint the characters, but not to just paint in general. No.
Have you ever wanted to paint on a watercolor canvas?
I have not.
Yeah, we know who Roald Dahl is. My favorite book from him was James and the Giant Peach. No, we don't want to go to Scotland because of Scott. No.
It's my land.
What books do you recommend? I love reading a lot. I'm 11 years old. I love classics such as Oliver Twist, detectives, and mystery books. Thanks, Valeria. Okay, so I'm going to recommend The
Hobbit.
You're 11. The Hobbit is really good. The Lord of the Rings are too...
I
don't
enjoy
know. There's
them.
a lot of descriptives.
Our son did, but I didn't.
Yeah. I enjoyed Treasure Island when I was a kid, and I also enjoyed Moby Dick. It's a little heavier, but I enjoyed Moby Dick a lot.
Sherlock Holmes is really good, too.
Yeah, the Sherlock Holmes books are very good as well. Yeah. Have you ever thought about one day visiting India? Yes. We actually were going to go to India.
I was writing and directing a film for an Indian company, and I was supposed to go there, and then it ran out of funds.
Yeah. I subscribed to you guys after I saw the bracelet video. It's been a while, and I absolutely adore you both.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Steph Nerd. The TWSBI Echo. Amelia says, I don't know how, but whenever I draw while listening to your lives, my drawings always turn out awesome. What is this sorcery? You're so funny.
It's just artists getting together.
Supporting each other.
Yeah.
It's important. It seems like what Scott needs for Arch is to make as an in-between texture warm press paper. That's letter Lady Z with a winky emoji. That's cute.
That's funny. I really love the Be Creative paper, and if they made that in a larger thing, I would totally use it.
What size of zebra brush pen do you use for the hair?
I used, for the entire piece, I used the very fine. And then I just used the medium for the outline, for this thicker line that I'm going over.
I read the Black Stallion series when I was a kid. I think those are probably still in my parents' garage somewhere. I love the way he did the shine on the glasses.
Thank you.
Nicole says, just yesterday, my hair drawings turned the corner from isn't this frustrating to isn't this amusing / fun. Thanks for being you.
Oh, I love it.
Is there a different fountain pen other than the TWSBI Echo that you would recommend if it is having leaking issues? For a beginner pen, I haven't tried any other beginner pens, to be perfectly honest. I have ones, and they're a little bit more expensive. They were both gifts. One was a gift from my husband, and one was a gift from Gold Spot Pens. So I would actually... Let me see if I can get some good recommendations.
But also go to her channel, because she did do a couple openings and she did talk about some of that stuff, and that might help as well.
Let me see if Kieran from Gold Spot Pens has some good recommendations for beginner pens for people. She comes on our live, and she's been here before. I'm going to ask, because that would be an interesting thing.
Is Gold Spot Pens the Italian one that you...
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
She can't stop raving about that pen.
Well, it's a phenomenal pen. It's not a cheap pen. It's not a good beginner pen because it's very expensive. But what I'm saying is maybe they have a pen. Maybe Kieran's got a pen that she would recommend that would be a little bit better than the TWSBI pen.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't super thrilled with that. But you know what I would also recommend is... I would also recommend starting with a glass dip pen. You can try different inks that way. You can try different papers that way. A glass dip pen would be a lot of fun for you to try. And you could get a sampler of ink They have these little, like, they look like little tiny vials and you can get samples of ink and you can try it. And also, I wonder if Ellen's got some recommendations, because Ellen's been got a lot of different pens as well. So maybe Ellen's got some. Ellen, if you're still here, if you've got some recommendations, pop that in to the chat, because that would be really cool. Palette knife is out. ASMR palette knife.
We are done.
Yay! Wow, and it's early. It's only 10:09.
Yeah. And we started a little late too.
Talk about what white pen you used.
That is a Uniball Signo. They are, when they're good, they're good.
Mm-hmm.
But
they're very
temperamental because they're a roller ball.
Mm-hmm. They're incredibly
but
temperamental.
I've yet to find anything better, but I'm still looking.
And Lord knows we've tried. I'm a student preparing for a very important exam, and I go through these emotions that are very hard to handle. So I thought of journaling, but I don't know how to put my thoughts onto paper. You know, it doesn't have to be long paragraphs. You can just put words down on paper. You can do, and it doesn't have to be long sentences or lists or whatever. You can just do.
There's no right or wrong in doing this. You're doing this for you. Yeah. No one else ever has to see it.
But they're having a hard time putting their thoughts on paper. So maybe it's just individual words. Maybe it's like angry, stressed, frustrated, anxious, you know, whatever emotions that you're feeling, just write them on paper. You could write them backwards or upside down or side to side or however, or like Scott did with his, you know, with the words coming out of his mind. Do whatever feels good to you. You know, just grab a small notebook or a piece of paper and put your feelings down. I know sometimes that helps me when I don't know what to say. I will just put words down on paper. I've done everything, you guys. There's no right way to do journaling. There's no right way to do any of this. Everybody's going to tell you that everything has to look pretty and nice and this and that. And let me tell you, the notebook I used when I was doing therapy, that one's going to get burned. But there's no right way to do it. I wrote questions that would come up in my head. Maybe write questions like, why do I feel anxious before this exam? Or what's the worst thing that could possibly happen? I could fail the exam. Okay, well, so you take it over. Big deal. There's very few things in life besides unaliving someone that you can't fix. You know, you can fix just about anything in life. And I think a lot of times when we're younger, we think that everything is super, super insurmountable. I know I did when I was young. When I was younger, and it's not. And looking back over the last 53 years of life, I'm really telling you, there's not a whole lot that you can't fix. You know, there just isn't. So maybe I hope that helps.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, let me see if there's any other questions that people want you to answer. What alcohol markers are you going to recommend for beginners?
Was it Art Beak?
Mm-hmm, the Art Beak.
Art Beak. Yeah, they should be on our site under art materials we've tried.
Is that second palette gouache?
Yeah, this is my gouache palette.
And why would you have pulled that out?
I was just bored, and I didn't know how long Donald was going to be talking, and so I just.
And what do you have written on your palette?
Oh, this is just the names of the colors, so that way I know.
You want to pull that over in front of the camera so everybody can see? And that is a San Francisco palette. It is the identical palette to the watercolor palette that Scott uses.
Yeah.
It just has gouache on it.
But the difference between the gouache and the watercolor is I mix the colors. So you'll see I'll mix colors, so you'll see a lot of them kind of around. But.
What kind of gouache is on the palette, honey?
Winsor & Newton.
Okay. All right, guys. We're going to call it a day. And, oh, good. People are putting their pens and stuff in there. I'm glad. That's good. Thanks for being here with us for the very last day. We really appreciate it.
The last day of the alphabet.
Yeah, last day of the alphabet.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Ellen put in beginner Penrex Pilot Kakuno is a great starter pen, and the Pilot Metropolitan if you like a hefty metal pen. There you go. Thanks, Ellen. Ellen's great with fountain pens. Great with fountain pens. I actually learned how to clean a pen from Ellen.
So we will see you on Monday, which, by the way, I have no idea what we're going to be doing.
We don't know. We don't know.
We will see.
Yeah. It's kind of going to be it is cinnamon roll time. That is 100% correct. Yep, it is. So, you guys have a wonderful weekend since it is now Friday. I hope you have a fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend, and get out there and enjoy. Tomorrow's the first day of fall, and today is World Rhino Day. So if you are so inclined, donate to Rhino Preservation. Last weekend was International Red Panda Day. All of these animals could always use your help. And hopefully we will be back on Monday and be here with bells on and make some more art.
We love you all.
Have a wonderful weekend, you guys. Enjoy yourselves this weekend. Do something for yourself. Make some art. Read a book. Do something fun.